Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's very easy puzzle for the day, and it's called Locked by Sotir. And here are the rules. Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 one seat in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Between lines. Digits along a gray line ending in circles must be strictly between the digits within the circles. That is, or actually e.g., which is for example, if the circle digits are 4 and 7, and the only digits available on the line are 5 and 6. Well, none of those can fit these. Let's use 3 and 7. If this is 3 and 7, the only available digits on this line would have to be 4, 5, and 6, right? Because those are the only digits that are between 3 and 7. The digits on the line can be in any order and may repeat when allowed by the other rules. So yeah. Black crop key dots. So for example, this would not work if you didn't allow repeats. Because there's 9 digits, and then you would have 9 unique digits if they had to be unique between some digits 1 through 9, with 1 through 9. So that doesn't work. Anyways, let's continue on. Black crop key dots. Digits separated by a black dot have a ratio of 1 to 2. So if this was a 2, this would have to be 1 or 4. White crop key dots. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. So, for example, if this was a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to be consecutive. V. Digits separated by a V sum to 5. So if this was a 2, this would have to be a 3 to add up to 5. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so anytime you have two black crop key dots separating 3 cells, you know it has to be either 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. So this is 1, 2, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8, with the 2 and the 4 being in the middle one. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. This could be 1, 2, 4, or 8. But if it's 1, this would be 2. But 1 is also only consecutive with 2. So this can never be 1. If this is 2, it could be 1 or 3. If it's 4, it could be 3 or 5. If it's 8, it could be 7 or 9. We don't know which. Therefore, one of these two has to be 3 and 6. Because we have, if there were not 3 and 6, this would have to be 1 and 2 and 4 and 8, which would eliminate all possibilities for this cell in box 5. Therefore, one of them has to be 3 and 6. We don't know which. So this can't be 3 anymore. These can't be 3 or 6. So this is 1, 2, or 4, which means this is 1, 3, or 4 to add up to 5. This is low. So one of these is 3 or 6. The other one could be, so one of 1, 2, and 4 and 8 are here. So the other one of 1, 2, 4, 8 has to be in this set. So we have, where are the 5, 7, and 9 in box 5? It cannot be in any of these 6. Therefore, this must be 5, 7, 9, this must be 5, 7, 9, and this must be 5, 7, 9. This is consecutive with 2 different digits, therefore that cannot be 9. If this were, so this can never be 2, because if it were 2, it can't be consecutive with anything, so this can't be 2. This is 4, 8, which means this cannot be a 4, 8 pair here, right? Because if it's 4 and 8, it eliminates both possibilities for here. So this cannot be 8, where this cannot be 8. Therefore, where is the 8 in box 5? It can only be here now. So this is 8, which makes this a 7 or 9. This must have a 5 or 7. So therefore, the 6 must be here. And it must be 4, because it can't be 7. So therefore, this is 5. Therefore, this is 4. This has to be 2 and 8, because those are the only two numbers with a 1 to 2 ratio with 4. This has to be 4 and 6, because 7 doesn't work, because there's no 8 anymore in one of these cells. So this can't be 5. This is 7 or 9. These can't be 4 or 6. So this can't be 4. This has to be 2 and 3 to be with 4 and 6, so this must be 1. So this is 4 then to add up to 5. These are 2 and 3. 4 and 6 are consecutive with 5. This is 1, and one of these is either 7 or 9. We don't know which. This is consecutive with 2 or 8. This is consecutive with 2 or 8. It cannot be a 1. It cannot be a 9. So one of these has to be 3 to be consecutive with 2, and the other one has to be 7 to be consecutive with 8, because 9 can never... So therefore, 7 is on the line. Therefore, this can't be 7. Therefore, this is 9. That's 7. Therefore, we know 1 and 9 have to be somewhere in row 8, but it cannot be on the line. And this can't be a 9 because it must add up to 5 with another digit. So therefore, this is a 1 and this is a 9. Therefore, this is 4. This is consecutive with 4. It can't be 5, so this is 3. 2 and 8 can't be here, so one of these is 2 or 8. And one of these is 2 or 8. Or two of these are 2 and 8. We don't know which. This is 1, 4. Let's see. These are consecutive. And it cannot be 1 here. So 1 is one of these two. This can't be 8, so it can't be 8 and 9. And this can't be 9. So therefore, this is the only place for 9. So this is 1. This has to be 5, 6, or 7, which means 6 is here. So 5 or 7, this is 5 or 7, which means this can't be 6. So this is 4, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 6, which means this can't be 2, so this is 8. This can't be 8, so this is 2. 8 is consecutive with 7. 2 is consecutive with 3. Right. So now we have 5, 6, no 7 possible. And this could be 5, 6, or 7. So 2 can never be here. 2 can never be here, but 2 could be here. This is 1, 5, 6, 9. So 9 can obviously not be here. This is 1, 5, 6, 9 with no 1 possibly being there. We have, this is consecutive, so there's no 1 here. 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here. Therefore, the only possible place for 1 is here. Because 1 can never be on a in-between on an in-between line. This can't be 1, 2, or 3, therefore this is 4. To add up to 5, so that's 1, which means consecutive with 2. These are consecutive, they can't be 3. This is 4, that's fine. 9 can never be here. 1 can never be here. 1 can never be here. 1 can't be here. So 1 has to be one of these two. This can't be 1, obviously, so therefore this is 1. So this is 1, this can't be 1, so therefore that makes that 1. So this can't be 1. This can't be 1, this can't be 1, therefore this is the 1. Now we have the only possibility in box 2 for the 1 is here. What about 9? So we have something similar here. This can't be 9, this can't be 9, this can't be 9. Therefore, this is a 9. Neither of these two can be 9. This can't be 9 from that 9. This can't be 9 from that 9. Therefore, this is a 9 here, which makes this 8, which means there's a 9 in one of these two spots. We don't know which. Okay. 2 can no longer be on the line here because this cannot be 1 on the other end. So the 2 cannot be between a 1 and a 9. So therefore 2 has to be one of these 3, which means it's one of these 2. So this cannot be 2 anymore. So therefore the 2 is over here. This can't be 2 because it would have to be 2, 3 or 2, 1, and both of them are taken. Therefore this is a 2. This can no longer be 8. This can no longer be 8 because 8 has to be between something and 9. And 9 is already taken, so that can't be 8. So therefore, this can't be 8. This can't be 8 because of this Sudoku. This can't be 8 because of that Sudoku, so therefore this is 8. This has to be 2, 3, or 7. Can't be 3, so this is 2 or 7. This is 2, 3, or 7, but can't be 2, so it's 3 or 7. This is 2, 3, or 7. This is 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 4 either of these places. Where can it be 4 in the row 5? It has to be here. So it's 5, 6, 5, 6. This is 2, 3, 7 here. One of 2, 3, or 7's here, and then we have 5 and 6. So this can't be 3. These can't be 2. This cannot be 3 because, or this cannot be 3 because this can't be 2 anymore, and the 3 has to be between a 2. So this has to be 7, which makes this 2, which makes this 3. So this can't be 3. This can't be 3. There's no 2, 7 here. So this is 3, 5, 6. This again can't be 3, so this must be 3 here. If this is 6, this would have to be 5, and the 5 is not in between 5 and 9. 4 could be here. This is 5, 6, 5, 6. 9s. Where's the 9? 9 cannot be on an in-between line, therefore this must be the 9 for box 1, which makes that an 8, so this cannot be 8. This can't be 8 anymore. Where is the 8 in row 8? It has to be here. So this is 8. This is 8. 9 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here, but 9 can't be here. So one of these 2 is 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9, so one of these 2 is 9. These are consecutive. It cannot be 5 and 6. It must be 6 and 7. Because it can't contain a 9. 9's one of those. It can't be 5 and 6. This must be 6 and 7. Because the 7 has to be here, which means this can't be 7 or 6. So this is 5, which makes that 6, which makes that 7. This becomes a 2, 5 pair, so this is 6. This has to be 5 and 9. 5 and 9 pair, so this can't be 6. This is 2 and 5. This becomes 3, 4, and 8. And obviously these 2 can't be 8, so this must be 8. This can't be... This is a 3. So this cannot be a 2. It has to be... There's 3 digits at least, so this has to be at least 6. 7. So 7 cannot be in between because it would have to be between a 1 and a 6, so that's not possible. So this is 2. This is 7. This can't be 4, so this is 3. This is 4. This is 2, 5, or 6, which is still possible. This is 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 4 cannot be here, so there's a 5, 6, 7 triplet, which means there cannot be 5, 6, 7 in the rest of the column, so that's a 4. 3 is one of these with 2 and 5. So 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. We have a 9 in one of these places. 9 can't be any of these, so therefore this must be a 9, which means this cannot be 9, which means this has to be 9. So this could be 4 or 5. 4 can't be here, 4 can't be here, therefore this must be a 4. 3 has to be one of these 2. Okay, let's continue. So this can't be 9 anymore, which forces this to be the 9. This has to be 3 and 7. These are 2 and 6. This can't be 2, so this is 6, which makes that 2. Which means this can't be 2. This can't be 6. Okay. This is 3, 5, or 7, but cannot be 7, so this is 3 or 5. This becomes 5 and 8. So this is 5 or 8. This is 5 or 8. This is 5, 6, or 7. This is 5, 6, 7, or... this can't be 9, so this is 5. So we have 6, 7, and 8. So this is 6, 7, and 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. This cannot be 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, and 9. So it could be 3, 5, or 6. Okay, can remove the 2's from there. This is between 6 and 7, still fine here. If this is 6, this has to be 7, that's 5. Okay. This is consecutive, this is consecutive, this is consecutive. This can't be 2 anymore. 5 consecutive was 6. So 6 has to be one of these two. 6 cannot be here. This can't be 6, because if this is 6, this becomes this. Well, this can't be 6. So 6 can't be here because of this 6. Therefore, 6 is one of these two, which means this can't be 6, and this can't be 6. Therefore, we have a 5, 7, 8 triplet in row 3. So none of 5, 7, 8 cannot be in the rest of the row, which means this cannot be 7. So this is 6, which forces this to be 5 to be in between. That's a 7. This can't be 5 or 6 or 7, so this is 2, this is 3, this is 5, which makes that 2 and 5. This is 6. This can't be 5 anymore, so this is 8, this is 5, this is 7, this is 8. This now becomes a 6, because it can't be 7 or 8. This is a 6, this is a 7, this has to be 5, this is 6. So this is 3, 5 pair, this can't be 5, so this is 3, this is 5. That's 3 in the corner, that's 3, that's a 7. And that's the solution. Yeah, fairly straightforward. Yeah, pretty easy. And I hope you had an easy time of it too. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.